Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. We are reviewing this Prince Sign of the Times release from 101 Films on Blu Ray, as I mentioned. This is a new release by them, so let's get into this review. So, quick plot storyline of this. Not much of a plot or a storyline, but let me read off the back. Prince Sign of the Times. Prince and his band bring the Grammy-nominated album of the year, Sign of the Times, to life in one of the greatest concert films ever made. This groundbreaking movie is punctuated with specially filmed dramatic vignettes and captures Prince at the peak of his musical powers. So just some technical info about this release. It's released by 101 Films, as I mentioned. Originally shot and released in 1987 and re-released now in 2020 by 101. Total runtime is going to run 85 minutes long for this one. Aspect ratio is 1.85 to 1, so you're getting that nice full screen picture on your TV. Audio wise, you have a couple of options here. You have the 5.1 DTS HD master audio track, or you have a 2-channel LPCM audio track on this one. I will mention that this is a Region B Blu-ray release. So cast and crew for this one, not much of a cast. Directed by Prince himself, and cast, is going to be Prince, Sheila E., Sheena Easton and Dr. Fink, just to name a few. Artwork on this release, really nice cover design here. I will stick in some close-ups to give you a look at this. They have Prince on the cover there, and it kind of blurred off going to the bottom playing the guitar. Really cool. Really, what I thought was a really nice touch on this is it's actually a purple Blu-ray case. You know, that's a nice touch in there by 101. The back just has all the info. If we open it up, the disc is just the same as the cover art, and the initial run of this Sign of the Times release will feature these 5 fantastic art cards. I will stick in close-ups of all of these so as you can take a look at them here. But overall, really nice artwork on this release by 101 Films. So let's talk about the audio and picture quality on this one. Audio wise, first, really fantastic 5.1 DTS HD master audio surround track on this. That's the one I listened to. I didn't listen to the 2-channel LPCM, but they've really mixed that 5.1 surround mix really nice on this release. This was originally shot on 35mm film, so it does have that quote unquote film look to it. I will stick in some actual screen captures from this Blu-ray here, so as you can see, it's not too grainy. You can see the grain in there enough to know that it was shot in film, and it's a really nice transfer to Blu-ray for this release. So just a couple of film notes on this one, Prince Sign of the Times. I'm going to give you a brief kind of track listing on this one. I wouldn't be overly familiar with Prince stuff. I know him when I was a kid. He done the Batman 1989 soundtrack. He was big. Didn't he have like one of those kind of long running number ones, Most Beautiful Girl in the World, that seemed to like never go away. So I'm not overly familiar with his pre-89 stuff, but there's some tracks in there that you will know if you're a fan or not of Prince. So track listing for this release is Sign of the Times, Play in the Sunshine, Little Red Corvette / Housequake, Slow Love, I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man, Hot Thing, Now's the Time. There's a drum solo by Sheila E. in there. You Got the Look, If I Was Your Girlfriend, Forever in My Life / It, It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night, and finally The Cross. So some other notes of interest on this one. So this footage was originally shot over 2 nights in Amsterdam and Rotterdam, I believe, 2 live concerts, and to kind of this tour sort of coincided with the album release for Sign of the Times, which done well overseas, I think, and in the States kind of sales were sort of failing and it wasn't really doing well over in the States. So Prince decided to film some live concert performances and release it as like a movie to kind of promote the Sign of the Times album over in the States. So they originally shot all this footage over 2 nights in Holland, as I mentioned, or in the Netherlands, and apparently it all sort of came back once it was filmed, and Prince decided the footage looked so bad and way too film grainy that it just wasn't usable. And there's kind of a, I do find sometimes a lot of these releases, there's interesting backstories to these as well as the actual film, or the movie or the film itself. So the sound recordist for the Amsterdam and Rotterdam nights said the audio was fine, but it was the footage was what the problem was. So basically Prince re-recorded the whole performance in his Paisley Park studios. I think it was like a 12,000 square foot soundstage. So they just recreated the whole thing and just re-recorded it in his own recording studio. Prince is a non-stop ball of energy from the start of this. You know, growing up watching Michael Jackson an awful lot as a kid, you know, he's full of energy, he never stops. Prince is kind of the same until it gets to kind of slower sections in the performance. He's non-stop. There is some pre-recorded footage in there. There's like, I believe one of the tracks is a complete music video. Then there's some kind of pre-recorded sequences on stage. And then there is the live performance, and then like the reshoot live performance. So there could be some shots of the crowd could be from the original Amsterdam Rotterdam footage. I'm not 100% sure, unless that's inside this Paisley Park soundstage. I'm not too in the know in terms of that, but it does have a very produced feel to it. And I guess when you kind of think of the album wasn't doing too good in sales, this basically was a promotional and a marketing tool for Prince to film this concert performances, stick it out, and to garner some more interest in the actual album sales. And he gets a performance movie at the same time. So that's just a couple of film notes on this Prince Sign Out of Times. Bonus content on this one, no bonus content, just your plain old vanilla. As I mentioned, you do get the choice of the 2 audio tracks on there, which is nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it, just the feature itself. So final thoughts and rating on this one, Prince Sign Out of Times. This is a release by 101 Films. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3 out of 5. It's a really enjoyable concert film. As I mentioned, I'm not overly a fan of Prince. I don't know a lot of his stuff pre like the Batman soundtrack, sort of, you know, 89 and 90s Prince is what I would be kind of familiar with. But you know, other than when I was DJing for a while and we would play some of his greatest hits every now and again, he does have some good tracks. It's a good addition to your collection. If you're interested in Prince or you're a fan of Prince, you're going to want to pick this up. Even if you're not and you're just kind of interested in 80s or interested in music, it's a really nice insight into Prince at the height of his popularity in the sort of mid to late 80s. And yeah, as I said, really nice touch with the purple Blu Ray case here. Really nice release. 101 Films have put this together really nice, and definitely a good one to add to your collection. So when and where can you get this? Prince Sign Out of Times by 101 Films is out on Blu Ray January 20th. I will stick a link down in the description to head on over to 101 Films. You can order this straight away yourself from them. And I will mention once again that this is a Region B Blu-ray release, so just be sure that your player is Region B capable before you go ahead and order a copy of this one. Okay guys, that's going to do it for another review video here. Of course, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and consider hitting the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Lots more stuff coming soon to the channel. Thanks as always guys, I'll talk to you soon.